All right, today I want to talk to you about foam rolling. Big part. Get a lot of questions about foam rolling, what to do. They're trying to dig things, work it out. The main thing I want you thinking about foam roller is this is a way you can get a massage even when you can't get to Bob to work on you after a workout. It's getting you sore muscles. So big part of this isn't to just roll up and down and move around. It's to really focus on areas that are tight that we need to loosen up. So you can pick these up anywhere. I mean, Walmart, sporting goods stores, Target, you can get them at. Dick's Sporting Goods is great. We like workouts.com, place here in the valley where you can order stuff and they get it out to you. Amazon.com, all kinds of places. The bottom line is you need to get one of these. Everybody needs to have one. All my athletes, my younger athletes, the kids that I work with, the sports and training, and my athletes I work here are 50 years old and up. We just got to get things loose. I can tell you, now that I'm getting this into a routine that I do at night when I get away from it, I have troubles sleeping. I also have problems with just body aching. So at the end of the day, our posture is bad. We've been sitting incorrectly. How many of you are sitting in the car, you kind of drive along, everything's great. However, you notice after you get out, your back's tight. Well, that's because most of us don't sit correctly. We're leaning on a console to the side, or our shoulders are off the center of it. You're working at the desk. Body needs to be up, good posture the whole time, but who does that all day long? We try to, we remember, but things ache and things happen. So first, get yourself a foam roller. Now, it's what do we do with it once we've got it? Let's start with the basics. Most of us is throughout our back, our upper back, our shoulders, our neck gets so tired. So the first thing we're going to do today is just work on what to do with it. So get this thing down here. And I use one that's only about a foot. You get 12, 18 inches to get set up. You can get the long ones, but really this is ideal for most of us that we need. Set this down in here. All I'm going to do is move out so I can put my back on this thing. Now, the main thing I really want this for is where there's some pressure. So where my rib cage is, that's it. It's not really low back. If you're doing low back, take some pressure off of it. I don't want all of that pressure going into and forcing the disc in the wrong position. So here, move out to it's on that low rib cage. Now from here, just kind of roll forward slowly. This thing up and down, and it may feel a little good, it's okay, but it's not doing a thing for you. Just like that massage. If they're just rubbing up and down on the skin, no big deal. Circulation, but I want to work these muscles out. So just slow and easy, just kind of work down. See if you can get yourself into a position where your hips are down, you're on the shoulder blades, and just let those arms relax back with the head. Just nice and easy, let it hang. This does a lot to open up the rib cage, loosen up the shoulders, the back. Now from this position, and if the neck gets tired, just put your hands behind it and support the head a little bit. That's fine. Roll it up slowly. Let's get up right on top of the shoulder blades. Now you're going to feel this pressure in here. You're going to feel some areas that are tighter than another. Now here, all we're doing is barely a turn and hold it. Hang on to that 10, 15 seconds or longer, a little bit more. You get to a spot that you really feel tender, that's where I want you to stay. Just get to that feel good part. Just enjoy it. Let it work out. You may have to turn the body just a little bit. Kind of find that spot that works, and then a little bit more. And slowly work yourself up until you can get all the way down just off the shoulder blades. I'm still on the shoulder blades themselves. Now I'm just barely getting off of them. And you feel that arch. Feel it come back. So the first thing I want you to do once you get it, just this basic easy one. I'm going to go through a whole series of things to do. The second one I want to show you, and again, this is just mobility of the spine, the vertebrae, what's going on with your back. Now let's turn it long ways. And I just want it right on my spine. And again, I'm not rolling here. We're not doing a lot of pressure. All I want to do is get to a point where you can rest your head on it. Still on the rib cage. Now here, I'm just letting my arms drop to the side. I'm not rolling at this point. I just want to open this up. After sitting a long time standing, we tend to arch forward. So just letting it open up feels great across the chest and the shoulders. Now the next thing I want you to do is let's take the arms out wide. Now you'll feel more of it. Next part, I want you at a right angle with those arms. So the upper arm is straight out from the body. At the elbow, we're at a right angle. Keep the head relaxed so you don't have to support it. And then just let those hands drop down. If you feel a good stretch there, that's great. If you don't feel much, try and grab a 3 or 5 pound dumbbell in each hand and let it help you come back down. Boy, that stretch to the chest, rotator cuff, opens up this rib cage, is going to feel really good. And that's the main thing I want you to do right now. Get to the point, feels good, find that spot, work that range of motion. Now, make sure you're part of our group here on the Mountain Shadows Fitness page. Also, we're going to set up a YouTube page here. You may be seeing it on this if I've already done so. Like it, subscribe to it, get a part of it so you get these updates. Hit the notification button so you get these whenever they come up, because there's a lot of stuff all over there. Want to make sure you get this information to keep up with it. I'm going to go through some specific things on shoulders, back, low back, hips. A lot of times the low back pain isn't from our low back. It comes from our hips, quads being too tight, things. We're going to outside areas. So we're going to work on all of these as well. So you have family members, friends you care about, things going on to it. They don't have to be in our area to be able to come to the center to get this information. Like it, share it, tag them in this, get this information. Anybody has questions on stuff, let me know. Also make in the comments, let me know what kind of things you're doing, what kind of questions you have on the foam roller, what do you need to do with it, or something you like to do. And we'll keep getting this information out. You can get going. So thanks again. Stay tuned. We'll keep you posted for the next video.